Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Timmy. If this is your first time, you are absolutely welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by today. You know I love and I appreciate you. On this channel, I film about faith, relationship, personal development, and lifestyle. If you love content like this, please subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about apologizing correctly. So many people don't know how to apologize. Not because they don't want to apologize, because they do not know. So in today's video, I'll be taking you through how to apologize, the step-by-step process for apologizing that will make the other party know that you are genuinely sorry and you do not mean to hurt them. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the video. When it comes to apologizing, so many people don't know how to do it. And some people don't just want to do it. They know how to do it, but they don't just want to do it. Even God wants us to apologize. That is why when we are saying the Lord's Prayer, you would see, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Somebody is trying to apologize. We are trying to tell God, please forgive us. We are apologizing so that we can also forgive those that trespass against us, right? So God wants us to apologize. Yes, God knows that there is no how you would offend your brother, you would offend your friend. But are you apologizing? Or you have that ego like, I'm not going to apologize. And some people, another issue they have is they tend to come up with excuses for their nonsense, for their bad attitude, for the wrong words they have said. Some people don't just want to apologize, so they come up with, I didn't know it will hurt you. How would you know? Nobody knows that something will hurt the other person. If you are in your right sense, you should not do something that will hurt the other person, right? So don't come up with, I didn't know it will hurt you, I didn't know you would take it that way. You don't know. So because you have seen it that the person is hurt or the person has taken it in a certain way, then apologize. Like I said, some people don't just want to apologize because they are proud. They feel like, oh, anything I do, I do. I don't care. I don't owe it to anyone. I'm not accountable to anyone. I can do whatever I like. I can say whatever I like to anybody. You cannot say whatever you like to anybody, and you cannot do whatever you like to anybody because it is not your life. If you want to do anything, do it to yourself or go and do it to your family member. But you do it to me and I don't like it, then you apologize. The only reason why I would not want to apologize is if I know that what I have done is actually genuine. Like when I mean genuine, I mean nothing is wrong in this thing. I know that I've thought about this thing and there's no point that I'm wrong, then I might not want to apologize. But the right thing to still do is apologize. Whatever, if you are wrong, if you are right, you feel like, oh, somebody has done something to you, or somebody perceived what you did in a bad manner or in a wrong way, apologize first. Then you can now explain yourself. So, like I said, I'll be taking you through the step-by-step process when it comes to apologizing correctly. So there's apologizing and there's apologizing correctly. So let's jump into it. The first one is acknowledge the offense. Take responsibility for whatever you might have done. Like I said, some people want to look for excuses. At this point, you don't need to give any excuse, even if your excuse is genuine. First, take responsibility for whatever you might have done. Genuinely take responsibility. Confirm that I did this. You see, some people, they will not say I did it. They will just be looking for a way around it. Like, say, oh, I know I did this. I take responsibility for doing this. The first way to apologizing is take responsibility. Confirm that you did it. Confirm that you did it right and take responsibility for your action. You did it. You're an adult. Nobody will beat you. If you say I did it, nobody will beat you as an adult. Even as a young person, if you can say you did it, then they'll be like, oh, for this person to say I did, that means the person knows that I did it and the person is in their right senses, in their right frame of mind. So acknowledge that you did it. The second thing is explain what happened. At this point now, you can now explain, oh, this is why I did it. This is why I did it this way. This is why I said what I said. This is why I went to where I was supposed to go to. Like, you can now explain yourself. And in this explanation, you can say how it happened, like what really led to that. If it's the person that said something to you first, you can remind the person, oh, you said this, and that is what led me to say this. So what? Explain yourself. So I know you. Some people will just acknowledge that, okay, I did it, and they'll be like, I did it and I did it. So what? No, do it. Like, explain why you also did it. After acknowledging what you did, explain why you did it. It will give yourself and the other party broad understanding of what is going on. So there won't be any assumption. And if there's assumption in that process, you can clear the air. You can ask question. The other person too will be able to ask question that, oh, so what happened after you said this? What was in your mind for saying this? At that point, you can both like have a common like like a good conversation, a common ground to converse on. Because if you don't acknowledge, the person will still be angry, like, oh, this person is not even saying anything bad in what they have done. When you acknowledge, then you are able to have a serious conversation that might not be heated. And I would advise you, try not to make the conversation very like a heated one, so that both parties, your head will be straight. The next point is express remorse when necessary. When you feel the need to, please express remorse. When you have had that conversation and you feel like, Timmy, you didn't do well. You were supposed to act better. You were supposed to say something better. Then apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to say what I said. Express remorse. Let the person know that, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally do this. Like, oh, I feel bad for doing this to you. I feel sorry for saying this to you. Or I feel sorry for making you feel this way. Express remorse when necessary. Don't be a fool. Another thing is, don't be a fool when you're apologizing. There was a point in my life that I don't like to argue. I don't like us having face to face, like back and forth confrontations. I don't like it. I'll just say I'm sorry, because what, I just want that season, like I just want that phase to pass. Don't do it. Don't apologize when you are not supposed to apologize. I don't mean, or let me say, don't feel remorse when you're not supposed to feel remorse, because apologizing makes things better. Even when you're not wrong, sometimes you just have to apologize, say sorry, but don't feel bad, don't feel remorse when you are not supposed to, because you give the other party power, even if it's the other party that is wrong. So when necessary, feel remorse and let them know that you are sorry for doing that. The next point is offer to make amends. So offer to make amends, like say, or maybe what you did is telling your friend something evil about them, say, oh, I'm sorry, I will go back to do this. I know it might not be easy, right? It might not be easy to like retrace back your step. I think I remember, I can't remember where I was, but it's definitely a Christian garden when they were saying, I think it's a Sunday school topic. I think so. When you have to go and confess your sins to somebody, irrespective of how that sin is very like big, or like how do I, what's the word? Like what, irrespective of how the sin is so bad, like whatever you might have done to somebody, maybe you stole money, you fornicated, you did this, you do that, you need to go and confess to the person that, oh, I did this, I stole your money, I stole. Just think about it. You have stolen something like 10 years ago, but you need to go and tell the person, I stole your money when we were back in the uni, or when we were in secondary school. Like, it's somehow, right? So offer to make amends, like make amends with the person. If it's something that you can make amend, offer to make amend. Tell the person, don't worry, I'm going to fix this, I would make things better, I would go back to that same place that I have badmouthed you. I'll go and tell them that, oh, it is not like that, it's not what it looks like, it's not what you think. And you start to tell people that, oh, this is what this person is. So try to make amends and make sure that you do it. Don't just say by mouth. Go ahead, so that the person can trust you next time. And that leads me to the last point, which is try to build relationship again. There are some fights, or there are some situations that happen that relationship will be affected, especially when it comes to trust. When it comes to, oh, I told you something and you went ahead to tell someone else, or you badmouthed me, you shamed me out there and all that. So relationship can be broken when you have decided to offer amends, also try to build relationship. Let them know that, especially if this person is dear to you and you don't want to lose this person, let them know that, oh, this can still work, we can still be friends, we can still be that, we can still be this. Try to build that relationship. Don't let the relationship slide, especially if the relationship is so important to you, or you think that God actually put this person in your life, especially your husband or your wife or your parents, your siblings. They will always be part of your life. They're already your husband, they're already your wife. There's nothing you can do. You can't go back on that. They're your parents, you can't go back on that. They're your siblings, you can't go back on that. I know best friend is like this, but to me, best friend is also important to me. Like, best friend is important, especially if it's a relationship that you have really, really committed yourself to, relationship that you have grown over the years. You don't just want your effort to be wasted. The years of growing together, knowing each other, especially if it's a friendship that has lasted like for a long time, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you don't just want to throw that in the trash. No, you want to go back to reconcile. And that's what Christ wants for us. Reconcile, reconcile, reconcile. Let us all be on good terms, on the same don't let me say same ground, but in good terms. Not like you see somebody coming, you're like, what are you coming here to do? So please, let us build back relationship, and I hope that you have learned how to apologize correctly. Like I said, don't be a fool when apologizing, be wise when apologizing. But it's what I would say is it's good to apologize, to just make things better, to clear the air, to make everyone like be in the right frame of right mind. I hope that you have been able to learn one or two things from this video. If you think that there are better ways to apologize, let me know in the comment section below. Please let me know. I also want to learn from you. As much as I'm here sitting down, I am always happy to read your comments. Please like this video if you enjoy watching. Like I said, drop lovely comments. Please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell on your way out so that you can get notified anytime I upload new videos. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay happy and stay blessed.